Going out in your car is routine, but incidents or unexpected situations can happen anytime. And when they do, having clear video evidence can make all the difference. That's why choosing the right dash cam isn't just about specs on paper, it's about trusting that it will perform when you actually need it. This is where Thinkware comes in. Since 1997, the company has built a strong reputation in Korea's automotive market, where its Inavi brand has held the #1 share in both navigation and dash cams. With decades of experience in image processing and connected car technology, Thinkware has focused on building products known for reliability, durability, and consistent real-world performance. The ARC 900 is their high-end model in the ARC lineup, designed around those same principles. Instead of just chasing impressive numbers, it aims to deliver clarity, stability, and features that matter in everyday driving situations. On paper, it looks promising, but how does it actually perform on the road? Let's break it down step by step. So right out of the box, at first glance, you'll notice its design. Yes, it looks clean and modern. Moreover, it feels solid in hand. Not cheap plastic, not overly bulky. Further, the front unit weighs about 0.47 pounds, giving it a sturdy, well-built feel without being too heavy on your windshield, while the rear camera is much lighter at just 0.19 pounds, making it easy to mount without adding unnecessary weight. One thing to mention is that it has a 3.5-inch LCD IPS touchscreen, which makes it different from other dash cams. It's one of the bigger screens you'll see on a dash cam, and it's actually useful. You don't need to pull out your phone just to check footage or adjust settings. Everything is right there. Also, the mounting system feels secure and stable, so once it's installed, it stays firmly in place. At the same time, detaching it is quick and simple whenever you need to remove it. Overall, it gives off a premium feel, with a thoughtful design and solid build quality that feels reliable enough for long-term use, which honestly left a very good impression. Now let's talk about the most important thing: video quality. The ARC 900 records in 4K on the front camera and 2K on the rear, and more interesting part is that it's powered by Sony Starvis 2 sensors, IMX678 in the front and IMX675 in the rear. In simple words, this means better low-light performance and improved clarity compared to older sensors. So during the day, footage looks sharp and balanced. License plates are readable at reasonable distances, and details like road signs and lane markings are clear. The colors aren't overly saturated. They look natural. What really helps here is dual HDR. Both front and rear cameras adjust exposure in bright and dark areas at the same time. So if you're driving toward the sun or coming out of a tunnel, the camera handles that transition smoothly. You don't get blown out highlights or overly dark shadows. Now, at night, this is where other dash cams struggle. However, the ARC 900 uses something called Super Night Vision 4.0. In real life, what that means is brighter night footage without making everything look noisy or blurry. Streetlights, headlights, and darker roads are handled well. Plates are still readable in many scenarios, especially at moderate speeds. There's also a 60 frames per second recording mode when you switch to 2K front and full HD rear. This makes motion look smoother and reduces blur in fast-moving scenes. If you do a lot of highway driving, this is actually very helpful. Overall, video performance is strong in both daytime and nighttime situations. ARC 900 not only shines in video performance, but also offers some pro features that make it more convenient. So now let's move to the features that go beyond just recording. First feature to mention is the smart parking mode. If the temperature inside your car gets too high while parked, the dash cam automatically switches to a lower power mode to protect itself. That's a thoughtful feature, especially in hot climates. Then there's energy saving mode. Instead of constantly recording, it focuses only on impact-triggered events. That helps the camera stay in parking mode longer without draining your battery. Motion and impact detection are also included. When something happens, it records 10 seconds before and 10 seconds after the event, so you don't miss what led up to it. You also get advanced driving assistance features, things like front vehicle start alarm, which alerts you when the car in front starts moving. The traffic light change alarm, it notifies you when a red light turns green. So it's more like you have an assistant around you. However, these aren't necessary for everyone, but in heavy traffic they can be surprisingly useful. And of course, GPS-based safety camera alerts. It can notify you about speed cameras and red light cameras while embedding speed, time, and location data into your footage. So yes, it's more than just a camera. It's more like a driving assistant that stays quiet unless you need it. Connectivity is another area where the ARC 900 does well. It supports Bluetooth and 5 GHz Wi-Fi. If you've ever used 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi on older dash cams, you know file transfers can be slow. With 5 GHz, downloading footage to your phone is noticeably faster. You pair it with the Thinkware Dashcam Link app on Android or iOS. Through the app, you can adjust settings, view live footage, replay videos, and download clips directly to your phone. There's also USB Type-C support. That makes file transfers to a computer or mobile device quicker and more stable. No weird adapters needed. And in terms of storage, it supports microSD cards up to 512 gigabytes. That's over 20 hours of continuous recording before it starts overwriting old files. For long road trips, that's a big plus. Here's where the ARC 900 truly proves its capabilities. They decided to put it through some extreme, real-life tests to see exactly how tough it could handle the most demanding situations. In one particularly intense scenario, they simulated a crash by dropping a car from a height of 82 feet. The resulting footage was remarkable. It captured a complete and detailed overview of the impact, showing every angle, movement, and detail clearly. What really stood out was that, unlike many other dash cams that tend to shut off or fail completely after a severe shock, the ARC 900 continued recording without interruption. So, with this test, it became clear that this dash cam is not only durable, but also extremely capable, able to withstand extreme forces and still deliver usable footage. This test alone reinforces that in harsh, unpredictable situations, the ARC 900 lives up to its promises and proves it can handle real-world challenges with confidence. They didn't stop at crash tests. They put the ARC 900 through extreme temperature tests to see how it handles real-world conditions. It has passed more than 140 rigorous in-house quality tests, making it the most reliable choice in terms of durability and dependable performance among other dash cam brands. Even in scorching heat typical of countries with harsh sun, it stayed fully operational, maintaining stable recording without any glitches. Cold weather performance was just as reliable, with no drop in functionality. They also monitored noise levels, loop recording, and parking mode performance under these conditions, and the dash cam handled everything smoothly. So, who is the Thinkware ARC 900 for? If you just want a basic dash cam to record simple clips, there are cheaper options. But if you care about clear video in both day and night, stable parking protection, faster connectivity, and thoughtful design, the ARC 900 makes a strong case. Also, it's affordable, so it's worth checking out. If you're interested in the product, check the link below for more details and the latest price. At the end of the day, a dash cam is something you hope you never have to rely on. But if something unexpected happens, you'll be glad you installed one that captures clear, usable footage. And that's my take on the Thinkware ARC 900. If you found this helpful, let me know, and drive safe.